everybody. Welcome to the Be That Create That podcast. I'm Trian, your leadership performance coach. Now, this week, what I want to talk about is the fact that not every problem is yours to solve as a leader. I laugh about this a little bit as I'm saying it because I was that person. I was that leader that I thought, I have to fix everything. That is my job. That is what I get paid for. That is the name of the game. That is the position. That is the title. It is fix shit, Trian. So it makes me giggle a little bit. It makes me think back on my earlier years when I was first the shift lead, saying, not every problem is yours to solve as a leader, because again, I thought that was my job. So a good reminder for everyone here, something that will be quick and I'm hoping to the point for you that you can utilize this week, is that many leaders are natural problem solvers. We are decisive, we are capable, we are used to being the person that other people come to, and we feel like that is the name of the game. And over time, that can really kind of quickly and quietly turn into a sense of obligation that we have to fix everything that our team brings to us. It's easy to justify it because people's personal stress, confusion, or frustration, often it really does impact their performance, and we care about our people, right? So we want them to succeed, and when something affects results, because we are the leader, the visionary, it feels like our job is to step in and fix the problem. But the hard truth here is that when we own other people's problems, whether it's for your team or on a personal level, eventually it's going to harm both you and them. Yes, leaders should set boundaries. Yes, leaders should enforce a scope. Yes, we should redirect issues that belong elsewhere. And yes, we should support, we should coach, and we want to give clear feedback. But those things are things that are in our control. What is not in our control is whether someone then takes accountability or responsibility for what is theirs. If you've provided clarity, reasonable options, and support, when it comes back is defensiveness, excuses, or responsibility being pushed back onto you because there's a leadership gap. Some people drain energy not because they're struggling, but because they refuse to take ownership of what's happening. And when every solution is met with a reason that they don't believe it will work, or reminders of failed attempts, the issue isn't the solution, it's the person's unwillingness to engage in creating additional solutions. So this is where our leadership requires restraint and boundaries, not effort. This is where discernment matters. Sometimes the most honest conclusion is this: you cannot help someone who will not participate in helping themselves. Good leadership is not going to come down to you solving every problem. It's knowing which ones to hold and which ones to give back so that you can focus on those who take full ownership. But also, one of the exercises I like to do is I say, hey, what are 3 solutions that you have either already vetted for this problem, or that you've already kind of brain dumped and thought this is possibility? Because I don't know about you, but I want my leadership team living in possibility. Not, I hope Trian agrees with this. Because if you are the final decision maker, the final answer all the time, then you are surrounding yourself with yes people. We're not surrounding ourselves with the creatives. We're not surrounding ourselves with people who think outside of the box. We're surrounding ourselves with people who are telling us that we're right all the time. But also, let's be honest, it puts some undue stress on you. And when you are in a constant state of stress, maybe this is for another episode, when you are in a constant state of stress, your brain cannot go, oh, here are some other solutions. It's like, I have to fix, I have to fix, I have to fix. And yes, my ADHD makes me work better under pressure, but pressure doesn't mean stress. Pressure means I'm the calm in the storm. Pressure means that I can think straight when other people feel like things are chaotic and energy is heightened. I don't want to get to a point where my leadership team only brings me problems when they are heightened and chaotic. That does not feel prepared for me. I want them to come to me when they see a problem possibly on the horizon with 3 different solutions that we can choose from. And then I'm going to say, great, run with that. Do you need any additional support? Because that's how I'm also building trust in them, but I'm also building a belief that they can do it for themselves. And at that point, you've taken yourself out of making all the decisions and made yourself more of a resource, and you're teaching them to be resourceful. I hope that makes sense for you today. I hope that this is something that has helped and that you can take with you along the way. I like to keep these short and sweet for that reason. So, good leadership isn't always solving the problems. It's knowing which ones to hold on to, which ones to give back, and how to help people focus on building those solutions on their own. I hope you guys have an awesome day. We'll see you on the next episode of Be That Create That.